Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream, and I'm going to do your January the 17th spiritual principle a day in a meditation. You can reach me at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. The meditation is entitled Striving for Integrity, Always. Integrity is the consistent application of spiritual principles, no matter what the circumstances. That's taken from It Works, Tradition 2, Applying Spiritual Principles. We recognize the ultimate authority in NA groups to be a loving higher power that's expressed in our group conscience, according to Tradition 2. For better or worse, however, we entrust mere mortals and addicts no less to carry out our decisions. To do right by this tradition, it's important to choose trusted servants who demonstrate the full range of personal characteristics associated with a spiritual awakening. According to the fourth concept essay, we select such leaders and we evolve into those kinds of people as we live clean and work the steps. As trusted servants, we do our best to practice integrity as we fulfill our commitments. Yes, that's a big order, but the steps prepare us well. Some might even say integrity is the proof in the pudding, the evidence of how working the 12 steps transforms us. By the time step 12 told me to practice these principles in all my affairs, one member said with pride, I was ready to do just that. I've come a long way, baby. We become people with character and backbone, the kinds of people who do the right thing even when no one's watching. Of course, the real effort of character building starts long before we get through all 12 steps. It's perhaps most apparent when we're in the thick of steps 6 and 7, which give us a close look at some of our deeply ingrained bad habits. The price we've paid for living this way was starkly detailed in our inventory. We know what we don't want. Now, we take the opportunity to identify and practice healthier, more spiritual ways to deal with situations as they arise in all our affairs. In practice, we do. Like so much in recovery, thinking and character follow the course set by our actions. We might think of right actions as the seed, which in time produces the fruit of good character. We do good works, practice virtuous behavior, and become people with integrity. Regardless of the circumstances, who's looking or what's convenient, I will adhere to my new code of conduct today. Let's take a moment of silence followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Striving for integrity, and I will be very brief with this one because there's plenty in here and there is no way I'm going to be able to unpack it in the time allowed completely. We're talking about Tradition 2, and we're talking about the 12 steps 6 and 7 in here. We're talking about the concept, the fourth concept, which these concepts of service are very important, the full range of personal characteristics associated with a spiritual awakening are the type of people that we are today, or should be, or want to be, or working towards being, correct? And these are the individuals that most of the time depending on the age of a home group, a service body in recovery, are the people that end up with the service positions, being voted in to have the service positions. They want to apply spiritual principles in all their affairs. They want to have integrity no matter who's looking or what is convenient for them, or regardless of the circumstances. They want to do the right thing. And a lot of the times when we talk about the 12th step and we talk about applying these spiritual principles in all of our affairs, it's made to look like you're doing a lot of work until you get to step 12, and that's what you're shooting for, is step 12's spiritual awakening. But this meditation is fair. It in no way indicates that. There's evidence of us having worked on our characteristics long before we get to step 12. Long before. We've had plenty of opportunities to take a look at our integrity level long before we get to step 12. Where are you with that? Where are you with striving to be integral? See, because I deal with a lot of people that their integrity, let me put it like this, they can never tell the same story twice, because the truth of what they're going to say is dependent on who they're dealing with. It's really nice to encounter people that will just tell you the truth, will just be honest and integral, regardless to who they're dealing with. When I'm looking for integrity, I'm looking for people that can be inclusive, show evidence of equality, no matter who they're talking to, no matter who they're dealing with, no matter what the situation. And that's what you want. And that's what you should shoot for, is to have that well-rounded, good character, that when people bring up your name, it's not messy. It's something that they say, you know what? I've seen this person at work. I've seen their good character, and they're integral. They're just and they're fair. They're the same with everyone. And it's pretty impossible to be the same with everyone. We treat our family a lot different than we do our friends in the street, right? So within reason, right? People should know us as integral people. So let's work on that today. I'm going to work on it. I can think of a couple different areas in my own life that I personally could be more integral. And it might hurt a few people, but I'd rather be the same and never have anyone be able to say that I treated them differently or accuse me of inequality or discrimination. I can think of a few people that I could do a better job of giving them a break, right? And I'm going to work on that. I'm just talking about my own life, and I'm not talking about anything major, but just the way that my mind sets it up before I even interact with them. I could do a better job of giving them a break. I want you to do the same thing. You've been in the flow of a mighty stream today, a mighty stream today. And hopefully that flow is causing the rough edges to be smoothed out, is giving you a clear flow of water that you can peer into, and actually it's mirror-like because you can see yourself better with clear water. Hopefully, you're standing at that stream and you're taking a refreshing drink and you're being cleansed and refreshed and rejuvenated for your day. And you can go forth in your day and do something mighty with that day. I have children I need to wake up, get them ready for their great day ahead of them. But before I go, I want for you to commit to yourself to have a beautiful day on purpose. January 17th, mark it in your mind as the best day going forward that you have ever lived thus far. Talk to you soon.